we're going to go ahead. I'm going to start sharing the screen. And I just want to announce before I let everybody know, and before you can see our faces, that we do have a very special guest with us this evening. I'm not sure if you guys have met her. I'm sure you have. If you've been to Miranda University, she is the one to thank for everything. She was in charge of all of it. But this is Lisa Reeves, and she is going to be with us this evening. So we're going to go ahead, let you see her. Here she is. She is a scanner expert, I would say.
Sure.
I go to her with any scanner question I have. I know Lisa will probably know. So I trust her. She's going to be here with us because we're going to be talking about the new scanner this evening, which I'm really excited. I've got to try it out a couple of times. So much fun. I absolutely love it. Excited to kind of walk you through the process. It's a little bit different than the old scanner, but it's really nice. It's super convenient, and it's really going to help you get new leads and help you build your business, which is the best part of it. And track your AGEs, which
is even better.
You got to know where your AGEs are. But I just want to say, everybody, it's been a while. I haven't been on the webinar for a few weeks, and I apologize about that. I had some family things going on, and Dan was just so excited. He wanted to take the whole thing over. He's like, you know what? I love this. I'm doing it every week. And I finally had to fight him on it, and I said, Dan, I'm sorry. I need to come and do the webinar tonight because I miss everybody, and I miss the webinar. So I'm here. I'm back until Dan tries to steal it away from me again. We'll see what happens. But so everybody's heard. We talked about the financial freedom income calculator. I just kind of want to go over an overview of what's happening. If you are unfamiliar with that or have questions, feel free to contact either me or Dan, Chelsea, or Wendy, and we'd be happy to walk you through and answer any of those questions. We also have some new announcements that have been coming out since we've had our Global Leadership Summit that was in Hawaii, and so I'm sure some of you have had questions and have heard things, but we will cover all of those things a little bit later. But tonight I really want to cover one of the most exciting things that was I thought it was really, when we were looking at the slides about everything that happened at the Global Leadership Summit, this was one of the things that I was like, okay, so exciting. And we've heard, that it was coming out, but to finally see it, to interact with the new scanner is just awesome. It's so incredible. But I just wanted to point out the slide that's on right now. It is just asking you guys that, I know some of you you own a scanner, or maybe you have seen a scanner, you've experienced a scanner, or you even have your own thoughts on how the scanner, has helped you in your business, or some of the experiences that you may have had. And I would love if tonight, if we could have everybody kind of participate and share some of their experiences that you personally have had with the scanner. Because I've had a couple of experiences, and Lisa has had a couple of experiences, but everybody's experience is different, and we want to hear what your experiences have been with the scanner. So be prepared to share. And you get extra points in my book for sharing. Just kidding. Everybody's the same, but yes, extra points. Just kidding. But these are some of the questions I want everybody to kind of start thinking about. And even if you have some answers, just go ahead and write them out right now. But how have you invited people to get scanned? And that's one that we're going to talk about. We're going to walk through it. But I want everybody to kind of start brainstorming some of the ways that you have invited others to get scanned. Maybe they're people you know or don't know, or coworkers, or family, friends. We'd love to hear how the scanner, how you've been inviting people to get scanned. Another one is that we're going to talk about later. I just want to give everybody a little bit of prep so that because I know sometimes questions are, you only hear it for a second, you don't have enough time to think of an experience, but I wanted to give you guys a little head start. And how has the AGE scanner helped you build your business? So I want to hear of anybody that has had an experience with the scanner and how it has helped you build your business. I know I've seen a lot of IPCs, distributors out there that are using the scanner, and it has really helped their business grow. They're able to talk to more people. they're able to, even different people that normally they wouldn't have the opportunity to talk to, and who then become interested in either ordering the product or becoming a business partner themselves. And there have been a lot of really cool success stories. In fact, I know of people that hold scanning events every single week that scan once a week. We've had people that have done it, every single day, and I think that is incredible. And they've gained a lot of really cool stories from that. And so we would love to hear those stories from you tonight. But just to kind of do a little bit of a throwback. So I'm sure everybody here, well, most people here have probably heard of an AGE. But there might be some new people, and we want to make sure that we're all on the same basis. So we're going to talk a little bit about what an AGE is. So an AGE is an advanced glycation end product, which is kind of simple. And simplified, you could say that it is when you have excess sugar in the body plus protein. When those combined, it creates an advanced glycation end product. So simple terms, excess sugar plus protein equals an advanced glycation end product. And that's what the TrueAge scanner is measuring inside of how your body is doing, how many AGEs are inside. So we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about what these AGEs do to our body. In fact, they're linked to a lot of serious illnesses out there. They're linked, sugar is linked to obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and none of those are things that people want to have, I'm positive of. There we go. And they're also linked to advanced glycation end products, which is from the sugar. And so we kind of abbreviate it. So when you hear an AGE, it is just abbreviated for advanced glycation end product. And another thing that advanced glycation end products are linked to are wrinkles, sore joints, heart disease, and honestly, the whole list could go on and on. Yeah. There's been a lot of research that it's linked to a lot of different diseases and illnesses out there. And so the more AGEs that you have in the body, the harder it is for you. The more ill that you're going to feel, the more diseases that are going to be more prominent. And honestly, you start to age a little bit prematurely. I don't know about you guys, but I have seen, when you meet somebody and, you're like, oh, they look like they're probably like, actually this happened to me pretty recently. I met someone, I was like, oh, they're probably in their 60s. And then I talked to them a little bit more, and it turned out they were about 40. And I was like, oh, wow. They aged very prematurely, and, and they were kind of telling me that they had some like health issues and things like that. And I was like, wow, that is really hard, but that is just a sign of these advanced, I wanted to get a scanner right there and just scan them right on the, all right, let's just get you scanned. Let's see exactly what's going on. But it's true that they really do, it kind of wears down your body. It's almost like rust on a car. The more you have, everybody's going to have a few AGEs. We all like our sweets. We like, we're always going to have a little bit of sugar, and we're going to have protein. But too much is really, it's just not healthy. Mm-hmm. And it's been shown through scientific studies that our products have helped to lower AGE. So it's another way that you're able to kind of talk to people. So even when you're going through and having a discussion with people about the scanner, kind of walking them through a very simple process of what is an AGE, what does it do, how can I fix that? And that honestly will show you a little bit more, but you're going to have time to kind of tell people and walk them through that. But I'm just going to take a quick moment. I see some people writing have a couple of questions, and I want to see some experiences that people have had as well. So, yes, the scanner is going to be handheld, and we can show it here to you in a second. And so the TrueAge, that is actually going to be a little bit different. We're not going to be showing the TrueAge anymore. It's all going to be based on how many AGEs are in the body. So in the scan, you'll be able to see. So it's kind of moving the focus from being an AGE, like an age, to tell us your true age, to more of an AGE focused. Because I know when I would do my scans, I would always focus on my age. And I'd be like, oh, what is that? Instead of focusing on the actual count of the AGEs. And so it's kind of nice. We'll show you a little bit, but I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to move in a really great direction. So, I'm sorry, I'm trying to move this down a little bit. Yeah, and I've noticed, just like what Anita Murphy-Johnson was just saying, that the more that you know, once you scan somebody, it's really interesting that they want to come back and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go get my family. I'm going to go get my friends. Everybody needs to get scanned. And it's so funny. I mean, honestly, I've done events where it's like a couple of days, and someone will come in on the first day, and then they'll bring like their entire family like several days later, and everyone's like, oh, is this the scanner? I want to try it. Like, everybody is really excited to try it. And so that's really fun. Cecilia Williams, I'm going to read yours really quick. And thank you guys all so much for sharing. I have partnered with other health related events where the crowd is exposed to multiple health options, and we invite people to get scanned. Oh, I bet that is a really great thing, that, you know, people are already looking for a way to kind of improve their health. They're at a health event, and for them to go and get scanned, I think that's awesome. Definitely, those kinds of events are going to help you find customers that are interested. They want to know where their health is at.
Yeah. And an easy way to introduce our products already.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. See, this is why I keep her around. She's really great. I just hope everybody gets to know Lisa. She is just the best. Perfect. I'm seeing some good ones. I like Lynn's right there. What are you doing about sugar? I think that's a really great way, and then you can kind of lead that into a discussion of, hey, let's see how much, you know, AGEs are in your body. How much, you know, we can track how much excess sugar is there. And I think that's a perfect way to kind of introduce people to the scanner. And then even the products, I mean, the sugar stop. I know a lot of people, as soon as you mention sugar, they're like, okay, help me. Yes, I have a serious issue. I need help. Wow, so LaTanya I'm going to read hers out. This is really cool. So when LaTanya first got scanned, she was 52, and after drinking the Max 120, her scan was at 23.
Wow.
That is
great.
Impressive, I'm sure. And LaTanya, I just want to hear, how have you been feeling since? I just want to hear how have you been feeling? Have you been feeling more energetic and healthier? We'd love to hear about that. Also, Ann Wilson says cute hair.
Thanks, Ann.
And LaTanya is feeling outstanding, so that is awesome. I'm so glad. So it really is, you know, once it's kind of like the harsh truth. You hear it, and then you're able to kind of like correct it, if you know what I mean. All right. So we're going to go ahead and go to the next. As soon as anybody posts comments, we're going to try to read them as soon as possible. Just really excited. So this is the old scanner, which I'm sure everybody is familiar with. It looks like that. You would place a person's arm on. And this is a great scanner. It is. I love this scanner. If anybody has a scanner, you know, continue to use it. Yeah. But this scanner is the new one, the Scanner Mini, is so convenient. And it's really nice. And I'm so excited to kind of walk you through it. So without any ado, I would like to introduce the TrueAge Mini Scanner to everybody. And we are going to be doing a live demonstration on it. And this is what it looks like. So the cool thing is that it's all, so I hope you guys can all see that. It's really fun, and this is what it looks like. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open this up larger, so if you're on your computers, you'll be able to see it. If you're on your phone, you're welcome to click on the presentation and you can see it a little larger. But we're going to talk a little bit of the key points about the TrueAge scanner, the mini scanner. So it's smaller, it's more durable in design, it has a Bluetooth wireless, so that's really nice. It all connects to your phone. Yeah. So whereas before you would have to kind of click back if you wanted to see anybody's information, and you would have to kind of enter it in.
Machine.
Yeah, off of the machine. And you would have to enter in everything onto your back office manually.
Yeah.
Which was kind of, it was a little bit of a pain. I'm sure there are people that, you would scan and you're like, I want to put them in, and then you just kind of maybe forgot. This is the perfect way to keep it all connected. And so it does have a TrueAge mini scanner app, which is, you can have it on iOS or Android, so you can have it on your iPhone or you can have it on any of your Android phones, which is nice because sometimes there's just, I feel like every time there's an app, it's either one or the other.
Yeah.
So that's good. It's going to keep track of the AGE score only, so the TrueAge part of it has been eliminated, but it's still very informative, it's very fun, and honestly it's going to help people focus more on the AGE count. All the contacts, so everybody that you're scanning are uploaded and then they're linked to your Office Pro database, which is nice.
Great.
That honestly, I love the small and durable, I love everything about it, but this part is probably the one that's the most appealing.
Best, yeah.
Right?
The best for your business.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Another cool thing is that it graphs your progress over time, so it'll actually keep track, and we'll show you that here in a second. It comes with a serial number for when you first pair your device, and we've done a lot of testing on it, and it's plus or minus 10% based on location. So it's very accurate. It's actually more accurate than the last one, and so that's really nice because you want to have it be the most accurate.
Yeah.
And so without any ado, let's go ahead and open it up and show it to you. So this is the case. There it is. And it's really nice. It's a lot smaller. Comes like that.
Comes like this.
Woohoo. It comes with this really nice case, so if you're going to be getting one. And then, you can. We'll show you the things that it comes with. So this is a little booklet. It talks all about the TrueAge scanner. I've actually been reading and studying up on this. Well, Lisa and I both have been.
Yeah.
And it's been really fun. It's nice.
And then this card just comes, it's the TrueAge scanner. It has your serial number on it so that, in case you forget or whatever, or trying to pair it to another device, it's all right there. And then,
And then it
just goes in the pocket.
Yeah, which is really convenient. So if you ever have questions, you can look at this. And it actually has a lot of things detailed out in this. I was really surprised how well detailed this is, and it tells you what to do if you have any issues, which is really nice. And we'll go ahead and we'll show you the scanner. It's kind of the big moment.
Here it is.
There it is.
Nice.
Isn't that sleek and cool?
So light and so easy to use.
Oh yeah, we love them. We love it. It's really fun. It's honestly it's like the size of my hand right here. So I mean, it's just, I guess you can see it there, but it's really nice. It's super convenient, super handy, and we'll go and we'll show you more. But we'll just show you how to kind of set it up in your on your computer. So we have it already downloaded on Lisa's phone here. So what you would want to do if you do get it, and this is just a kind of brief showing you exactly what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and, if you're on your cell phone, if you want to click and see the larger presentation, it'd probably be easier, but if you're on your computer, you're not going to be able to see our faces anymore. But this is the opening page. So this one is where you're able to register it. You need to put your name, your IPC ID number, your email address, and you're able to start. So this is the first step of the app. Secondly, you would need to put in your IPC ID number or username along with password and which language you'd like to do. Plus you can hit remember me, which is nice.
Yeah.
We go to the next one. So then you're able to go, you can add a picture, and this is just the home page. So you can do a scan, you can add a customer, view customer list, or log out. So Lisa, do you want to open it up? I want to see what it looks like on your phone too. Oh yeah, so this is the home page. I guess you guys can't see it, but it's just, it looks exactly the same. It's super nice, easy to use, and there you can be guided to do, whatever you'd like to do. So if you, let's just say, for example, if you want to do a scan, so you would hit the last button. If you couldn't see, you would hit scan now. Then you would go to this page and it would say new or returning customer. So you could hit new, or if they had already been there and it's someone that you're keeping track of their progress, you can go and you can open up their account. But we'll just show you how to enter in a new customer. So you would go and you can enter in their name. You want to have their email address. So these are the mandatory things that they ask, along with their age. Then after that, you have, if you want to, you can add their telephone number and their address if they wanted to get any of the free samples or be put into your database for that. But they're both really handy ways to be able to collect their information. And it's nice because you do this before you start to scan someone.
Yep.
So then you can go and it'll collect that information and tell you the date that it was scanned, and then you would hit the scan button that's at the bottom there. Now let's just say if you wanted to look up a former customer. You saw that we had the former returning customer and the new customer. This is if you hit the returning customer, what it looks like. So you can click on the name. I guess there were a lot of Adam Bazals. Normally you don't add lots of names to it, but in this case, like this one has quite a few names, so way to go, Adam. But then you could go and it actually has a search button, so you're able to search for whomever it is that you're looking for and find them. And then if they need to update it or anything, you can click on it and it'll show you their information. And then you can hit view history, or you can scan them again. And this is how you scan. And it actually is really nice. It opens, it just has it tells you exactly what to do. And to turn it on, how do you turn? You
just press the button in the middle, just once, real quick.
Perfect. So all I have to do is press the button in the middle. It'll turn on, and then it'll automatically connect to the phone that it's paired with. And we'll take questions after, because I'm sure people might have a few questions. But once it's here, then you're able to do the scan.
Yeah. Once it's paired, the light around the button to turn it on in the middle will turn green, so that you know it's paired and ready to go.
Yeah. Should we show?
Oh.
So this is what it looks like after it's paired and ready to go. It's going to be that nice green color. But while it's pairing, and when it's on, it's going to turn blue, and then it flashes blue, orange when it's scanned. Once the scan is complete, it'll scan orange. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this on Lisa, and we're going to show you how easy and simple it is. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go with her more dominant hand, and we're just going to take it about right here. If everybody can see, I'm going to go right here. I'm going to scan her. I think it gets a really nice reading there. If you have any lotion or SPF, it's going to affect the scanning. So if you ask them, be like, just let them know if they have any lotion or SPF or anything like that. It could affect the scan potentially. So then all I'm going to do is hit that middle button, and I hold it still.
And you just press lightly. You don't have to dig it into their skin or anything.
You don't want the light to go. And then as soon as it's green, then the scan is done. So it'll flash at you, and then it'll pull up the information.
I'll show you, even though it's embarrassing. Well, I'm still in the green, so I'm good.
You're in the green, Lisa. There you go. But as you can see, it keeps track of all of the scans, which is really nice.
Yep.
Did you click on your name?
Actually, I don't know what I clicked on.
That's all right.
Oops.
Oh.
My bad.
Hey, it's all right. So it's really fun. I want to hear some of the thoughts that people have. I guess I can see a few. I'm really excited about it. It's really cool. It's really handy. I just think it's so fun. And this is, I'm going to make this large again. And you can see how this scans. So you can see the graph right there. And it'll help people keep track of where they're at, help you keep track of where they're at. And honestly, this is going to help you get more long-term customers. It's when people want to see exactly where they're at, give them, they could try the sugar detox pack, the 5-day, and be like, oh, let's see where I'm at in 5 days. And once they come back and they can see how they're doing, and and if their score is lower, then you can keep them going on the, be like, okay, let's get this into your regimen. Let's keep going. We want to make sure, and you can track them over a series of time, which I think is really nice.
It's great. Yeah.
Not only can you do that for, customers or potential business partners, but you can actually do it for yourself as well. Mm-hmm. So, very, very cool. So exciting. And this actually, you couldn't do this with the last scanner. You would have to manually keep track of everything. So the fact that it's all just there in this convenient location it honestly is just phenomenal. I love it. Yep. So we'll go ahead and I'm going to make this large. We're just walking you through the process of how it works on the app, showing you, and then we can talk more about how awesome the scanner is and answer questions. So you can go and you can hit View Customer List. We'll go next. Oh, and so this is what
the View Customer List is where it shows
all the
atoms.
Oh yeah, that's where we saw all the atoms. That's right. I think I put that too soon, but that's okay. Too late. But here is the scanner, everybody. This is exactly what it looks like. So it'll get the reading there with that side, and then there's the little button with the battery. And so another nice thing is, with the other scanner, it would, you had to have it plugged in, and you had to have a charger, and if you lost the charger, it was like the end of the world. With this one, it's actually battery operated.
Yeah.
With two, so all you would need is actually 2 AAA batteries. I'm going to go ahead. It's just right here. And you've got the 2 AAA batteries. And this actually comes with the batteries included.
Yep.
A lot of times things don't come with batteries included, but this one does. This one does. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you. I know how that can be one of the most frustrating things. It's really just a super sleek design. And so as you can see, this is the old scanner. And I know I saw some questions about pricing. So the original, where it started with the scanner was $3,700, where it was originally. But what this scanner's actual retail price is $69.99, or well,
$699.
$699. Yeah. Hey, it's been a day. It's been a day. But let's just say you've actually purchased one of the scanners one of the older scanners, and we want to make sure that we show our appreciation and love to you. So we're actually going to be giving anybody that upgrades their scanner, going to be giving them a discount, and it's going to be $399. So you're definitely getting a way good deal right there. So if you've purchased a scanner and you've seen how it works in your business and you're like, I want that one, well, guess what? How about a $300 discount?
Yeah.
I love that. Seriously. That is nice. And Gwen Johnson, we have a question. Oh, and Kat, we have another question. So when the battery gets low, and actually you can keep track of the battery, it actually will show you on your phone. Lisa, do you mind if I?
Yeah.
Okay. On your app, it actually tells you. So if you go to the scanner, or I saw earlier. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see. Well, I just want to show you, but it's on your app. You can see it on your app, and then it also will make a sign at you too. So look how easy. Just I hit the button. It's blue right now. I don't know if everybody can see. And so when it's flashing blue, it means it's pairing. Once it's green, it means it's ready to go.
Oh yeah, right there.
So it does show you when you're doing a scan.
I don't know if you can see that, but in the up,
it's on that.
Oh, right. Sorry. In the corner it says scanner battery and the percentage. So yeah,
you can see it through the app, which is really handy. I actually want to do my scan again. Is that okay with everybody? Lisa, do you want to scan me?
Yes, I would love to.
So it's really nice, and you can have somebody, you can hold their hand, or you can have...
Sorry, I waited too long. The scanner will turn off in 2 minutes if you don't
use it. If it's not used.
So, just 1 second.
So in order to kind of conserve some of the battery life to it. But this is so much fun. I love this. And we've actually, I guess I'll say it. We've actually been scanning our faces. And we've noticed that our faces actually, like before I haven't tried it, but I saw someone else try to scan their face with the other scanner. And it ended up being like a pretty high score.
Yeah.
Actually, all of us that have used the Taimana have noticed that our skin on our face is actually a lower one than
our arms.
So so I think this could be another potentially pretty cool thing for, when you're doing, if you have anyone that's interested in Taimana, having them, you can scan their faces, and see where they're at long term.
Yep. You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see the verdict here. Yep, I got my noni juice today. And as you can see, it just goes, woohoo! It's a little higher than it was before. That's okay.
But you're still very much in the green.
I'm in the green, so that's good. That's good. I'm as long as I'm in the green,
yeah,
I'm okay with that. So we'll go ahead and we can start taking some questions and kind of going over some more of the details about it. But I'm so excited. I'm glad we were able to show you and walk you through that process.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to start at the beginning of these questions where we started getting some here. Okay, we got some about the older pricing. Okay. We got the discounted price answered. There we go.
For Amin, you do not have to calibrate the new scanner. If something breaks, then if you have the warranty, you send it back and we send you a new one automatically. You don't have to wait for testing to be done or anything. It's all, we just send it to you.
Yeah, which is nice because before you had to go and send it in and it would have to be tested, and then we would send you approximate of like what it was going to cost or what was wrong with it, the diagnostic. But
yeah,
here, we just send you a new one.
Yeah,
which is really convenient because then you can keep on scanning. So that's a nice part of it. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, and actually, if you look in the booklet, it does have some information. About troubleshooting too. It does have an app, so if you need to update your TrueAge scanner, you can. It's a diagnostics service app which you can get, and you'll just need to update it through your Bluetooth connection, and you just download it, and you're able to run a diagnostics on it. You're able to get it updated. So a lot of times, maybe if you're even having issues with it, you can do something like that. And then if it does have some issues going on with it, the light will let you know. So if it doesn't turn on, it'll tell you something, or it just kind of walks you through each step, which is really nice. So you have that all right here. We can go and we'll talk more. Skin tone, will it impact the reading? With this scanner, because it is more accurate, I don't believe it's going to. I know with the last scanner, we had a couple of, sometimes it would be working just perfectly fine, and then sometimes it'd be a little bit of an issue. This one we haven't seen any issues with in regards to skin tone. Just making sure that it's not being interfered with any lotion, or making sure there's not like a birthmark, or if there's like a lot of hair, try to do it somewhere else.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's a really nice thing about this scanner as well. So we talked about the pricing there. Sorry, I'm just going through. Now, is there a conversion chart to get an AGE age?
I believe there is. Yeah, there is.
Mm-hmm. And so if you want, you can always just ask us and we can tell you. If people are genuinely wanting to see what, their true age is. But their true age is honestly just based off of what their AGEs are and then their actual age.
Yeah.
So you could do it if people were interested in it, but it won't show up on the scanner. Let's see. So if someone does have some lotion, I would definitely recommend just wiping it off with an alcohol swab first, just to get a better reading. It does depend on like when they had put it on. I feel like if it was like really early in the morning and it's like later in the evening, it probably is worn off by that point. But if it was pretty close, I'd say within 4 hours, I would probably have them swab it off.
Yeah.
Plus, honestly, I feel like that kind of adds to the professional feel to it. So with the old scanner, no, you cannot use the new app with that one.
Right.
It just is all based off of this app.
Because this one has Bluetooth and the old scanner didn't.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
I'm hearing some really good things. So how long does the battery last?
I've had these batteries in this scanner for, I don't use it as much as you will probably use it, but I've had them in here for about 6 months. And it's at 93%, so
it lasts a while.
Goes for a while.
So definitely good there. And how do you know? Is there a signal? So we talked about that. I'm going to look and see if it beeps at you. Sorry, we are also just learning with this. Okay, so here is some more information. So it doesn't blink at you if it is low on battery. You should just be able to see it if it's low on battery. And because it just automatically turns off after 2 minutes, it's not going to be draining the battery or anything like that. So if it's blue blinking, it means that it's about to pair with a mobile device. Blue continuous means it is available for mobile device connection with any mobile device. Green means it's connected. Orange means that it is measuring. So when you're measuring someone, you're doing the scan, it's measuring them. Green blinking means the measurement was successful. And red means that there's an error. And you can see more information if there's an error or something's going on with it. And it has a little description going on about what that means.
Sometimes red will pop up if you're not having the scanner flat against the skin, so light's getting in, it can affect it. So
there we go.
Yeah.
Oh. There we go. We see, this is why Lisa is the best. There are many reasons, but just one of the reasons. So we have that all right there. I'm going to go through it. I'm going to keep answering some of the questions. I'm a little bit behind here. How long does it take to do a new scan? I would say just a matter of 10 seconds, maybe. Yeah. It's very fast.
Yeah. Entering in the information is probably the longest, just depending on how fast you type. But yeah, the scan itself is very fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's nice. Okay, we've got some of this. I don't think that they're able to manually enter in an AGE score on there.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. So you might just want to write down if you've been keeping track of any of one's AGE score or what it was, and maybe just kind of take note of what it was beforehand, kind of a thing. Is there QV? No, there is not QV with this purchase. Does the warranty cover loss?
That's a good question.
I'm not sure. We probably have to talk and see, but we'll ask about that and see if that is covering loss. Is the new scanner affected by sunburn like the old scanner? Probably not at the same extent, but when you're sunburned, it does kind of show that the skin is damaged, because technically right there it is really damaged, and so it's showing more AGEs. So I would recommend, if someone is sunburnt, so like right here, I feel like is one of the places people don't get quite as sunburnt, is on the inner parts of their arm. So maybe try, like during the summertime, is go there, or maybe, even like right there. I mean, just somewhere where it's not as much. I mean, you're going to get the best accurate reading on the dominant hand, on the forearm area, but of course you can try other places if those ones aren't going to get you a good reading. Are we going to be getting the True Age site back? I do not believe so, but there are a few articles that you can find, and if you definitely go to, in your back office, and you go to library, they'll talk more about like the AGEs and some of the research that's been done. And even if you wanted to kind of refer them to those, and you should be able to, even if you go miranda.com/library, your customers will be able to look at the AGE information there as well. Do we still use the agefoundation.com?
I don't know.
I'm not sure about that. I'll have to look and see if it's being used still. I think most of it we've tried to kind of convert over to our main site, which can be accessed through some of the links there. Oh, and Ricky, yes, definitely wait a week. If they're using like a spray or like a tanning cream, I would wait, because it does leave a coating on top of the skin, and it makes it really hard to get an accurate reading. So, like in that case, if someone, got a spray tan or something like that, be like, it's going to be a little bit of a different reading, and just kind of explain that. So, if you do scan on the face, yes, you should. And actually, I took off some of my makeup right here, and I wanted to do a quick scan and see how it was. So do you guys want to see me try it on my face? Yeah? All right. I'll go ahead and try it on my face. Lisa's got it going. So I'm going to show you. So I'm going to this is how you start it. Press the button. This is so much fun, honestly. It's flashing blue right now, so it means that it's ready to, you can pair it. It's trying to pair to device. And now it's green, so it means it's paired. So that's good. So I'll go ahead, I'm going to scan my own face. Is that right there? Okay, yeah, perfect. Lisa, you can have, just tell me I can't tell.
Oh yeah.
Let's see how it works.
Yep, you're good.
Oh, so everybody, my score before on my arm was 132, whereas this one is a lot lower. So I will say, using the Taymana, actually it's lower than my scores from before as well. Taymana, that's where it's at. Just saying, really excited.
Yeah.